What's up, YouTube? Well, here it is. It is now 10:59 in the morning. I posted up a video this morning saying that I got an over-the-air transfer or over-the-air update for the new fix on the HTC One. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start this update. Like I said, being that this morning I got it at 6 o'clock in the morning, I decided to go ahead and charge fully my battery so that way I get the best performance available. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this update. It's not that big. It's 30 gigs, 30 megabytes, I'm sorry. To be exact, it is 33.51 megabytes. Now, this update actually fixes a lot of the stuff that's been bugging this phone. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and install it later because I actually want to show you guys what's going on here. So, while I go ahead and look for this, go to eBouch. So as you see, I'm under the software version 3.05651.5. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this over again. As you can see, I'm using this button, which is kind of new on this version update. This little new software updates came up. This was never here on the previous versions of the HTC One update, but when I press it, you see this little icon right here. Now that little icon actually monitors and does a whole bunch of other stuff that I never knew this did. You know, when this update, when the 651.5 came out, that little icon was brand new, and I kind of looked into it, and this is going to be saved for another video. But I'm going to go ahead and start the update process while I let you know what that little icon was about. Now, I took screenshots of exactly what the application does. Now, this is a device monitoring system. I do not, and I cannot actually really explain what it does, but there's like a lot of stuff going on with that application or that monitoring system. So I'm gonna go ahead and film the update, which shouldn't take long. It actually should take 5 minutes since this is a short update. It's gonna do what I hope it does is that it fixes the issue with the Wi-Fi and the issue that most people have been having when trying to connect to a data network. It seems that my phone has been crashing with the Wi-Fi. It comes in and out. It doesn't really connect to the data. I don't get the 4G right away. It actually gives me an error message before, as well, when I try to update the preferred roaming list, which is the PRL. And it's something that you normally would want to update because as cell towers keep on updating itself each and every day, or as technicians do work and maintenance on these cell towers, sometimes you want to get the preferred roaming list updated so that way, like say for instance, a cell tower in your area is down, the cell phone can actually go ahead and have an update list to the other cell phone tower that could be closest to the one that's down, and it can actually improve performance. It is not actually proven fact, but it is how these cell phone companies work. Now, when I had the update, the 651.5, it actually gave me an error of 1233 when I tried to update the preferred roaming list. As well, when I try to update my profile, it actually would not update it at all. It would actually give me an error message saying that if I had encountered the problem once or twice, I would have to go ahead and call Sprint in order for them to go ahead and fix that. They did give me a backdoor fix, but it's not a guarantee fix. It's by going onto your phone and dialing the star some code that they gave me. And what it does is that it forces the phone to actually update the profile and preferred roaming list. Now, depending on your phone, see, my phone is an actual it's not a recertified, but it actually came from Insureon. So when I did the code, it actually reset all of the default settings back to the Insureon settings. So I had to call Sprint once again so they can actually give me this special number that I had to add to the phone so that way it can actually connect to the Sprint network. So it is not a guaranteed fix, but with this new update that came out this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, what basically happens now is that I should be able to go ahead and update my preferred roaming list, my profile, and anything that I've been having problems with. So I do hope that this actually fixes it. As you can see, I still get that no data icon. My Wi-Fi has come on, and I'm connected to the network. So let me go ahead and do my little passcode thingy. And let's see what it says here. And it actually does not act. Oh, there we go. So it says, congratulations, your phone has been updated successfully and has been screwed to the version 3.05651.6. So hopefully I have no issues here as far as updating stuff. As you can see now, well, actually, I'm starting to see much of a difference. I'm starting to get emails and all that other crap. I guess it's now scanning wisely. You know, it actually does do what it has to do. So let me go ahead and see if I can actually update my profile. Okay. I'm pushing on the button, but it seems like it's not really doing nothing. So I guess I might have to wait until this finishes synchronizing. Let's see what's going on. Still doing its synchronization, so hopefully this will finish sooner than later. So let's see. Okay, I guess it's not actually working here, but all the icons still seem the same. It leads. Oh, there we go. So as I let it configure, this is actually getting to be a little bit, it's progressing more than what it did last time with the previous update, because it wouldn't take no more than like maybe 5 seconds for it to actually let me know that it could not update my profile and that I would have to contact customer service. So it seems that now I do get a better option when I update my profile. It says that now the update has been completed and the device will now reboot. So now I get a little option here where it says later and reboot now. Before, it never actually did that. When you actually update your profile, you would actually get this OK button. So let me just go ahead and reboot it now. So this is kind of a better way to update the profile, because as in my previous videos, if you were getting an antenna bar that is not what it's supposed to be, like there were issues in the beginning where people would get on the HTC Evo 4G LTE, they would get like at least 1 bar. And I made a video where if you update your profile, you would actually get more bars depending on, you know, what your cell tower, or how far are you away from your cell tower. So it actually worked for quite some people, and some of them were actually complaining on the comment section that the profile update did not work for them. So it really depends on where you live, and how far away are you from the cell tower that you're trying to make the profile update from. So I just did it. It is now asking me to reboot. I reboot it. This is my cover for the Afrojack and Steve Aoki. It's called No Beef. So no homo. It's just a little cover picture. So, you know. And as you can see now, I have full bars. It depends. It comes on. It comes and goes. Okay. And it seems that, like I said, it comes and goes. So now that I updated the profile, I'm going to go ahead and update the preferred roaming list. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into settings. Go to system updates. And now I'm going to go ahead and update the PRL. I guess I have to give it a couple. It was very wise that I actually fully charged my phone, because as you can see, you saw that little icon on the side, and that's the thing that actually worries me when it comes to that, because if I can actually show you the pictures and let you know what that does. And as you can see, my preferred roaming list has been updated. So now everything is in working order. So thanks to HTC and Sprint for releasing this update to have this issue fixed. It's been quite a headache, and I haven't been able to really use my phone the way it was intended, to be used, because at times I would have dropped calls, I would have random text messages not being sent or received, but it seems that now everything is in working order. My preferred roaming list is now updated, and so is my profile. I haven't seen any drops on the Wi-Fi yet, and as you can see, my battery life is actually standing at a 100%. It wouldn't take no more than 5 minutes for my battery to drop from its full tip to, like, I don't know, I guess 90 or 80%. But everything is in working order now, so I'm actually glad about that. If I go back into settings, let me actually see what has been changed, and most of the icons are still the same. Like I said, this update was pretty minor due to the fact that a lot of people were actually facing the issues where they could not update the preferred roaming list, or they could not update their profiles. This is kind of something that Sprint Zone actually recommends you do. At times, you go into Sprint Zone, and it actually tells you on my devices. Okay, well, it seems that my Wi-Fi has just dropped. It gave me like a little icon on it, but like I said, these are the kind of issues that actually bother me. The fact that I cannot really update the preferred roaming list. It says that I'm under 55016, and it's actually asking me to update it now. Now, the thing is that I just recently updated the preferred roaming list, and I documented the fact that it told me it was actually updated. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and try again, and it's gonna give me the same message, but I don't know. I really am not gonna stress about it. Like Kit Kat is coming out by the end of this month, or hopefully by the end of February. So I hope it does make a lot of improvements. I hope it actually works, but no guarantees here, because it seems that a lot of stuff has been going on with the HTC, and I can't really blame them that they're slacking at this point. So let me go ahead and see if I can actually show you the pictures that I actually took. Please excuse me for removing my phone away from the camera shot, and this is due to reasons that, for my own safety. So, at times you will get this little icon right here on the top. Now, I really don't know what that icon is, but this is what the app information says. It says that basically it actually tells you your precise location, your messages. It can actually receive and send text messages. It actually has full access to your network. It actually has access to your running application. So it actually it retrieves information on the running applications that you have. It also reads the phone status and identity. So whoever's calling you, it actually can, monitor and log it. It also, like I said, it can also disable your lock screen. It can also connection manager extension permissions. So it actually can go to the far extent to override some of the permissions, and it's very disturbing that this actually can do this. It also prevents your phone from sleeping. It can actually find every single account that has been logged on this phone. So if you have multiple Gmail accounts, it can actually monitor that and retrieve all of that information. It actually gets all of the information from the apps that start up. So once you reset your phone and you start it up, there's some certain applications that run and tries to sync up before anything happens between the initial boot up and the way that your phone runs. So it actually retrieves all of that information. Like I said, it actually system tools. It can actually access the extra location provider commands. So if FBI, police, or your network provider, which could be Sprint, AT&T, they can actually monitor and get your exact location to where you are. I figure that this is something that actually is useful when you're using Android Device Manager. So if you go on the web and you go to Android Device Manager, or I keep on forgetting what is the website when you lose your phone, this is actually a good thing. But to what extent does it actually go to? You can't really tell. So it acts, like I said, it goes through your location, receive text messages. It could actually modify and delete anything that's on your USB storage or inside your phone. It can actually read your phone calls, does all that stuff, and it's quite disturbing. So basically, those are the following things that can actually happen with this little icon. Now, again, this little icon appears every once in a while when you send a text message, receive and I'm trying to actually get a clear shot of that icon so you guys can actually see it and can actually concur with what I'm showing you guys. So if you ever see this icon and you don't know what it is, well, I just finished showing you the full details of what that icon is about. So if you guys see that and you guys think it's a little bit of an intrusion of your privacy or something of the sort, yeah, just write it down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you feel that this phone has actually become like an intrusion, or does it have anything to do with Apple and the NSA? This is something that has been alarming, and I've been on top of it. And with this new update, I don't know what Google or what the Android operating system is doing, but I hope that KitKat can actually change all of that, or can actually detour of what I think. I don't actually like to see this icon, but if I don't see it often, I guess I won't be as much paranoid as I should be. But again, this has been the 651.6 update. This should be able to fix what's going on with the Wi-Fi cutting in and out, the preferred roaming list being updated, and so is your profile. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Subscribe, rate, comment. Until then, talk to you later.